turned up in a Cupra and now you're saying you'd rather a GLA. What's wrong with you?
I've got a Murcielago that's full of crazy stuff.
Yeah, you have got to be crazy. You have that car.
Good morning, guys. What is up? I hope you're having an awesome day and welcome to Supercars of London. Welcome to my fairly dirty Cupra Ateca, but we now run into month 2 of running this car as my long-term loaner alongside my Lamborghini Murcielago, and so far we've had first impressions, we've had reactions, and we've taken this car ice driving. And this partnership is all thanks to parkers.co.uk, in which I'm not only giving you guys video updates, but I'm writing on parkers.co.uk and really enjoying giving you guys updates in written form, talking about some of the specs. What was that? As I was saying, in the latest blog on parkers.co.uk, I talk about the specs, the price of the Cupra, and really how I'm feeling after a month of driving this car. And today, we're going to be focusing on monthly payments, financing, and what it is like to actually buy one of these cars compared to some of its competitors in the new car market. But then I'm going to head over to Tony at Gravelwoods, pick up 2 very good £40,000 used cars that could rival this car on the monthly payments, put them head to head, and by the end of this video we will know just how the Cupra Ateca fares on monthly payments, but potentially drive a car I've never driven before. Now, we all know that I like to talk about monthly payments and finance packages and deals and stuff, and this is really where the Cupra Ateca wipes the floor with its competitors, which is why I'm heading over to Tony's, because I feel like it's going to be fairer to take some used cars that have got more performance than this and put it up against it, because a Cupra Ateca starts at £36,000, and if you do no options on that car, you still get the engine, you still get the gearbox, you still get the 4-wheel drive, you get the virtual cockpit and the unique styling. It's coming out at £370 a month, and that's for a car that costs £36,000. That's with a £5,000 deposit and 10,000 mile a year PCP. But when you compare those parameters with some of its rivals, like a mid-range Jaguar E-Pace, that comes out at £550 a month. If you want to compare that to a Range Rover Evoque, a bog standard one, £515 a month. Even going to a Skoda Kodiaq VRS, which is kind of a direct rival to this car, that car comes out at over £500 a month. But you can get a bog standard, no options, Cupra Ateca, which with all of the performance, minus the brakes, for £373 a month. That surely is enough for people to just go and walk in and buy one if they're really considering a crossover that's practical but still has a unique bit of flair to it. Seriously, it's a no-brainer. Come and have a look.
Mate, it's rotten.
What do you mean?
Mate, it's filthy.
Oh yeah, I know it's filthy.
Are you going to wash it?
I was hoping that one of your guys could wash it.
You know, we've got a 2.5-year-old daughter. My wife's car is cleaner in the back than this. You ain't got no kids, mate.
Have you seen a Cupra before? Have you seen a Cupra Ateca? Have you?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're starting to trickle out now.
Yeah. They're cool, aren't they?
They are cool. And, I mean, you love the Golf R. When we drove it,
yeah,
you love it. So
and that's what it's based on.
Yeah, £370 a month on finance with a £5,000 deposit.
What is it new?
37.
Plus options.
This is 41, which is around £450 a month.
It's good value.
Yeah. Here it is.
Yeah.
It looks smart.
It is really smart.
Yeah. So this is the car that you've been taking out to and from work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've done about 500 miles in it, I suppose.
Okay. Performance-wise, is it good?
S3 Golf R performance-wise.
Okay.
It's that sort of thing.
What brake horsepower?
306 or 300.
Same as the Cupra?
Yeah.
Okay, let's drive it.
Is that really?
Yeah, let's drive it.
Now?
Yeah, but
is
then...
that why you got your Mercat on?
But then, I want to drive that.
RS6.
The ultimate daily driver, and that one is just under 40 grand.
So yeah, so that's cheaper than that.
Oh, I love used cars. Stiff, isn't it?
It's pretty firm on the road, mate. Like an S3 or Golf R, a bit softer.
Yeah.
But it's a really cool car. And when you get used to it as well, like, you don't really notice it, you know?
Yeah.
But I've enjoyed driving it around. It's a good car.
So if we're gonna take this up against the Cupra Ateca, similar brake horsepower, I'm gonna say similar practicality, because the Cupra is fundamentally this sort of size, just a little bit higher. Got 4 doors on this car as well, right?
Correct.
This
I don't know where
interior
you're going with this.
is nicer. The interior on this is nicer. But how much is this per month if you were going to look at putting the same sort of deposit down as we've got in the Cupra? Because this video is all about finance, you know? We're all about sensible consumer advice when we get together.
This with 10% deposit, so say 4,500 quid roughly deposit, would be about 600 quid a month. So it is more money.
That it is more money. I tell you what, I'd probably prefer this in that form than the GLA.
Don't be so stupid. You've gone all like, you got to tell me something, mate. You haven't expected a baby or something. You turned up in a Cupra and now you're saying you'd rather a GLA. What's wrong with you?
I've got a Murcielago that's full of crazy stuff.
Yeah, you have got to be crazy to have that car.
Right, let's spin around. I want to drive the RS6. I'm really excited about that because I think that is going to be the real head-to-head against the Cupra.
Here we have an Audi RS6 Avant, arguably one of the most popular dailies that you can get. It is so practical, it has so much performance and power. This is a 2014 car that has been completely nuked out. This is a proper nuke spec car. And I have got a real soft spot for the Audi RS6. I've driven all sorts of different varieties, cars with different exhaust systems, cars with different power outputs. But this, a 2014 car that has done, I think, around 40,000 miles, but I'll double check that with Tony. It might be a little bit more because this is the cheapest Audi RS6 on the market at £39,000. Cheapest car on Auto Trader, cheapest RS6 with this age on Auto Trader. So at 40 grand, or just around 40 grand, goes directly up against the Cupra Ateca. And whilst you get all of the new mod cons with that car up there, virtual cockpit, all of the warranty, this is not only out of warranty, but it's got a massive bi-turbo V8 engine underneath there. So this car started life at around 85, 90,000 pounds, I can imagine, meaning that the running costs of this car are still for an 85 to 90,000 pound car. So we've got to take that into consideration. But RS6 versus Cupra Ateca on monthly payments, it's go time.
So this is arguably the daddy when it comes to performance dailies.
All round dailies.
All round.
Yeah.
You can hammer this car in the snow, up a mountain, on the motorway, around town. It does everything.
There is another car now that competes with it though, but it's not this money. The SVR Range Rover Sport.
Yeah. Actually, it's not a bad shout.
Yeah.
But you're right, it's not this money because this car is sub 40 grand.
Correct.
Value for money doesn't really get much better than that.
No, it's 80 odd grand this car was new, mate. People don't normally step down, they step up.
Yeah.
So people that are buying this are coming out of something worse than this.
Yeah.
You know, like
true.
Of this age or older. So it's a great car for the money. It's a great car.
And that's why it's such a unique test to be able to put a 2019 Cupra Ateca against a 2014 RS6 because they come from two completely different worlds, but tick so many different boxes that not many people, I can imagine, are going to go into a Cupra dealership and be like, I might buy that Cupra Ateca, but I also might go down to Gravelwood Cars and buy that 40 grand RS6.
RS6, yeah.
But do you know what the monthly payments would be on this car, delving into the Magnitude Finance calculator?
I will find out when we get back.
Oh.
But it won't be a lot. It will be, going by my head,
Go on.
it will be less than the Cupra and the A35, I would think.
Okay.
Come on in, Tony, what have you got in your hand? Magnitude Finance at its best. Tim Marlowe coming through. So you already know whether you're right or wrong.
Well, obviously I'm right. Of course I'm right. I can't be wrong. Because if I was wrong, we'd have edited it so I was right. But I was right.
We wouldn't.
No, we wouldn't.
I edit these videos, not you, so
yeah.
I'm in control. Go on. I'm going to dub the sound over. Whatever you say now, I'm going to be like, 560 days.
Just voice over it. Yeah. Oh, we lost Tony momentarily.
Come on then, Cupra, fully spec Cupra, 42 grand, 5k in, 10,000 miles a year, on a PCP, is coming out at 480. The 37 grand, no option, is 373.
Fine. So this car is 38,990. 5 grand in.
Yeah, same parameters.
Same parameters. 48 months. Monthly payments of $422.79.
Ooh.
With a balloon of 21,614 at the end.
So yeah, you're saying the balloon's strong because the balloon, that's stronger on the balloon than it is on the A35, right?
Of course. Yeah. Of course.
So there we go. RS6, 420 a month with 5 grand in. New versus used is always interesting because you've had the cars depreciated already versus cars that you're buying. You're getting the warranty, you're getting the manufacturer's backing of all of the service plans and everything like that. And it is like a lot of people buy new, but that just goes to show that also used is a pretty good shout as well.
Well, you buy an RS, you buy that car new, it's £1,000 a month, mate.
But then also what we're not considering is the running costs of the RS6 are going to be much higher than the Cupra.
Of course.
Out of warranty. Fuel.
Well, they are bulletproof, to be fair, they're not bad. Fuel's a big one.
Yeah.
Servicing would be more.
Yeah.
Tyres would be more.
Yeah.
Just generally be more money.
Anyway, sensible consumer advice as always. Tony? Yeah.
Lovely to see you.
Good to see you too. Prematurely ended the video.
To conclude then, if you were to go from showroom to showroom, the Cupra Ateca would probably be the car that you would buy performance-wise and monthly payments against its competitors. However, if you were going to go used and start looking at cars in a similar price point, you might be able to find something cheaper. But with that sensible bit of consumer advice, you've got to take into consideration the running costs as well. And I guarantee once you start adding up the fuel, the tyres, the servicing, and everything else on the RS6, this Cupra is even gonna be that car. Interesting day, a great excuse to drive the RS6 and to put some more miles on this car. As always, subscribe to Parker's YouTube channel because they are bringing out all sorts of new car reviews. And of course, go and head over to my blog where I'm writing up all of my living with a Cupra Ateca experiences. We talk about the spec, we go into what's worth it and what's not worth it. So if you are interested in buying a new car, then that is just the greatest website. You just have to go and check out Parker's. For any consumer advice, parkers.co.uk is where you need to be. Thank you very much, guys. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you want to see next from the Cupra Ateca, because I'm trying to line up a Lamborghini Urus head-to-head with the Cupra Ateca. Cheers, guys. Goodbye.